morning, my Cuddlebugs. It's me, Anna Marie. It is dead winter here in my state of Wisconsin, and it is cold. It's like 19 degrees outside, but I still have my little fleece thing on because I really don't go outside that much. And I keep warm stuff in the back in case like we're traveling and we get like in trouble or something. Stuck on the side of the road. You can see my double chin here. It's nice and awake today, whether or not I lost weight. I think I'll always have my double chin. Oh, they're all freaking out in front of me because one white car doesn't know how to merge. This is not a stop sign. This is a merge into traffic. So everybody in front of me is mad. You know, calm down, people. I haven't had my coffee and I'm not that mad. Some people don't know when they get intimidated. You can't assume everybody knows. Okay. Just one of those things, you know. My nose has been bleeding every single morning, you guys. Do you have that issue at this time of year? Because my nose on this side bleeds every single day in the morning after like breathing in dry air all day. But my throat's been okay. Anyways, it's been a while since I posted. A lot of people are asking, where are you? Why aren't you doing Vlogmas? Blah, blah, blah. Not blah, 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 but you know what I mean. La, la, la. The Charlie Brown. Anyways, I have been super, I always say that. I've been super busy. I'm trying to figure out the single life again, because in the 1 year that or a little over, it was like a year and a half that I was seeing Jay, my ex, if you guys don't know, I'm realizing that I got into a state where I was like, not doing anything that I like. Like, I wasn't doing any videos, I wasn't going to the beach, or, we have lake beaches, or going to splash pads, or doing anything fun, because I felt obligated to stay at home, because he didn't want to do anything. And that's not who I am. I like to do a lot of different things, and I think that really has affected me over this last year. And I've been more stressed this year than ever before. Obviously I graduated college, I got a new job, so I mean there's a lot of life changes that are going on anyways. And then I moved into this house, and the house is fine. I made it so that, because I'm a smart mom, I made it so that I could afford the house whether or not he was around, because I always just planned for the future, and he thought that was wrong of me, assuming he wouldn't be around. Well, guess what? You're not around now, and guess who gets to pay all the bills? It's me. So I think that's a very smart decision. And we're on good terms, I think. I don't know. He is officially off the lease, so it's just me. And I'm just happier now, and I didn't realize how dragged down I was getting. And I don't know if it's because I was a single mom for so long. And there's people out there that say they're single moms and single dads, but don't have 100% custody and don't have 100% burden of the income or the finances. To me, that's not a full-time single parent. Like, there's a difference between a single parent and a parent that is single, not dating somebody, but has 50% custody, which means the other half is paying 50%. Like, there is a huge difference. And then another thing that's irking me lately is just, and no offense to anybody, that's just my humble opinion on that, because when you have 100% financial obligation, it's a whole different world, honey. It's a whole different world. And 100% custody is a whole different world. But then again, I couldn't imagine having 50% custody, because I have them all to myself. So, yeah. Another thing that's been irking me is these guys that are like, well, I can be your son's father. No, you can't. Nobody can be my son's father. I'm sorry. I can't be my son's father. The only person that can be my son's father is the person that helped me make him. That's the only person that can be his father. But I don't know what he's doing in his life, so whatever. He's missing out and not me. Anyways, off of that subject before I offend the whole entire world, because you know everybody is highly offensible these days. It is Christmas. Oh no, the week before Christmas. You guys are gonna see this probably the night or the night after I have made this, and I'm just heading to work right now. And I'm just doing a bunch of year-end closeout stuff. I'm trying to get ahead for the new year, because come Friday, it is Tuesday right now, come Friday I have off well, I'm going to work from home the 23rd and 24th, so the day before Christmas Eve and Christmas Eve. And then I'll have Christmas Day through January 6th off because Colton's out of school and I have that vacation time to use. So I'm going to use it. I don't know what I'm going to do. Catch up on some sleep because I get worn out, people. Worn out. So I'm excited for that. I'm going up for Christmas Day. I usually go to like my aunt's house or I don't know what we're doing this year. And then on the weekend I go up to my dad's house, which is about an hour and a half away. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing for holiday? I'm just on a rambling mood, I guess, this morning because, you know, things just fly into my head. Oh, shiny, you know, like one of those things. And it's, you know, they say, I was listening on the radio, here's another random thought, that people who multitask find it harder to stay focused on one thing. And that's totally me. The last 5 years at work, I've been multitasking so much and so long, I don't know how to not multitask. And so I get bored. Like, I can't watch a movie because I get bored or I fall asleep. I always have to be doing like 2 things at once. And that's bad because on the radio they were saying that people, also saying that people who multitask are more likely to have severe anxiety. Whoa, look at me. So it's like a talent, but not really because it makes you anxious. It's like your brain is like formatted to do all this busyness. And as soon as you're not busy, your brain is like, okay, what else we gotta do? What else we gotta do? Who, what, when, where, how? Like, and I totally get that. I totally get it. My anxiety's been okay lately. I'm on lexapro, 15 milligrams, and it's done a lot better than the citalopram that I was on. It's in the same family, it's just a little different, and it hits you different. And I feel more normal than I ever have in the last year. And that's probably because I just wasn't very happy and I didn't realize it. But you live, you learn. And no panic attacks lately. I almost had one the other day I think it was because I had way too much caffeine, because caffeine is a huge anxiety trigger and panic attack trigger. And I had a whole shot of keto shot. It was 2 shots of this keto energy stuff. And then, excuse me, I had a whole coffee. And I think that was just too much. Because I felt it. And I was jittery. And since I was jittery, I started panicking and getting sweaty and having to poop and all this stuff. I have this whole rundown of how I know I'm going to have a panic attack. And I took half a lorazepam and that was done. So I didn't have to worry about that. But yeah, coming up to the end of the year, we might do a New Year's Eve vlog or live stream. We did that a couple times and people liked it. When I say we, it's me and my son, Colton. Oh, I haven't had my coffee yet, can you tell? Probably not, because everyone always says, you're so energetic in the morning. I'm not, I'm yawning behind here. But I want to come and say hi to everybody and happy holidays, and I hope everybody's having a really good holiday. If you're already on holiday or whatever, I got my nails done. Christmassy. Super pretty. I just did them yesterday. So they're super pretty. Let me know in the comments below what you guys are doing for the holidays. I've been watching some Vlogmas. Amberlynn Reed's, Trisha Paytas. Who else do I watch? Some other people. I've been watching Sarah Jane Sturdy, Mama D, Calvin Poon, or I never remember Calvin's freaking username on YouTube. I've been watching, and see, I'm good with faces, but I'm not good with names. I've been watching like 6 people, and I get so tired at the end of the day, I'm just like done. But because the house has a lot more responsibilities than an apartment. It's bigger, first of all, so more to clean. I want it cleaner than I used to want my apartment clean because I'm like OCD with my cleanness. And it's like I clean so hard and an hour later it's a whole hot mess. So I'm losing at that, but it's okay. I just have laundry to put away. Colton needs to learn how to put his laundry in the laundry basket and not on his floor. And then the cats need to learn how to stay out of my stuff. Stay out of my stuff. They're not messing with like the Christmas tree or anything, but we have a kitten named Zoey, and she is just bouncing off the walls, getting into everything. She's bringing out things I didn't even know existed, you know, like she's just crazy. So yeah, busy at home too, cleaning mostly. And I've been flirting with a couple people. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. Well, you know when you like go on different places and you're talking to people, because you know I don't go to bars or nothing. It's people that I've met and I know, but I'm talking to them on Messenger, and I'm just trying to get to know them, and I try to flirt a little bit, but I'm not very good at flirting. Let's be honest. Like I'll crack a joke and they'll be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Ha, that was so funny," you know. It's not funny to them. So my humor is not good, you guys. My humor is not good compared to some other people. It's just not good. But anyway, I'm gonna go to Starbucks too. Once I get closer to the west side of town, I'm gonna go to the Starbucks over there and grab me some coffee. Today I'm helping out at work for my old position. Her name, well, I'm not gonna say her name. Anyway, the lady that took over my old position, she needs some help with a holiday party today, and it's for us anyways, for my department. And so I was like, of course I can help you carry 15 pizzas. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I have Salvation Army bell ringing to raise funds for the Salvation Army. I do a lot of volunteer work. If you guys haven't volunteered, this is the time of year to do it. You shouldn't only do it at Christmas, you should do it year around. But if you're gonna get out there and do it, this is the time of year where you can just be thankful for what you have and help people, you know, out that are less fortunate. Year-round ideas, like I do Meals on Wheels. We deliver meals to elderly. It's every Tuesday. My work is responsible for it. So I do like one Tuesday every month for like at least 4 or 5 months out of the year. And then I ran the Toys for Tots campaign at my work this year. I didn't even mean to like run it. I didn't mean to be the lead, but it just came out that way, and everyone is looking at me like, what do we do next time? I'm like, oh my god, I have no idea. But I figured it out, you guys, and we were really successful. We had 6 gigantic crates, hundreds and hundreds of toys. I'll insert a picture here of me with the toys. It's not the best picture, let me tell you, but I was able to lead that, and I was so proud of myself for being able to accomplish something that I knew nothing about, but I really wanted to get involved with that, especially with my employee resource group that I help run. It was really important for us to get out there and get with our local communities. So we're gonna probably do that again next year. What else did I do this year? Oh yeah, the bell ringing. I always do the bell ringing. And then any other little thing that kind of pops up, like sometimes there's highway cleanups that pop up and blah blah blah. I might get out there and do that. I usually like to stick to indoors. Next year I'll be looking for some food pantry opportunities or like some soup kitchen opportunities. I really love giving back to the community. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm giving back now because I've used those resources before. I've used the food pantry. I've gone to Toys for Tots for a toy for my child. Like I did all these things before I got my new job. Like before I got my new job, literally like a year or so ago, I was in a food pantry because I couldn't afford some bills, you know, like, and I needed food for my kid. Like I've been there, and now that I'm able to afford my bills, hardly. But that's because I have a couch loan and a car loan and everything. I can't complain. I want to give back to the community and give back to those organizations that help me out. The one that I will not help out with is Coats for Kids. So, and this will be my last thing because I'm getting really long here. But Coats for Kids is a nonprofit organization here where you can donate your gently used coats for kids and adults, and then they give them out to people that meet a certain income. Okay, well, I was $1 over the income because I got child support that month. And when I went there, they denied me a coat for my 2-year-old son, which I was like, well, I don't have a winter coat. I don't know how to get a winter coat. I don't have any money. Like you can see here, I have no money. And they're like, I'm sorry, you're just over the income. I was like, $1, you guys. $1 over the income. These are free coats that you guys got. Like I could not afford a coat for my son that year, and I was so scared. I didn't know what to do because you know they have a coat at work or at school. And so I was crying, and I went back to work and I was crying, and one of my coworkers like, what's going on? What's going on? I was like, I just got denied at coats for kids because I can't afford a coat for my son. And at this point, like, I didn't have a winter coat for myself either. Like, I just didn't. I didn't have winter boots. I just had flats, whatever I had before, because I was so tight on bills. And with daycare, everything, you know? And so, bless her heart, she just happened to have a coat in my son's size from her son that didn't fit him anymore. And she's like, you can have this coat. I can't believe they did that to you. I know. And then I went on and I complained. And it went on the news and saying that they had denied people for, because apparently I wasn't the only one looking for a coat for my kid. And nobody's gonna take off work, go out to coat for kids, ask for a coat for their child and not even themselves. And they're not gonna do that if they make enough money. They're gonna want to stay at work. They're gonna want to do what they, you know, they're gonna go to Kmart or something. Kmart closed. They're gonna go to Walmart, get a coat. They're not gonna go spend time, wait 2 hours in line to get a coat. So to deny somebody who was literally, like, that was my last choice. I didn't know where else to go. And luckily my coworker just happened, and I just happened to confide in her, because she was a single mom too. Just happened to have a coat that fit my son. Yeah, it was a little big. It fit the next year too, which I was so thankful, because these nonprofit organizations are not always so truthful. They're not always so understanding. They're not, like, there's other ones that are like, oh, you're over income, but you're going through a hardship. Like, that's fine. Come in, we'll welcome you with open arms. This one, no. And they literally had so many coats left over, they went to Goodwill to get sold. So I don't trust that organization. I will never volunteer for them. I will never tell anybody to go and donate their coats to them. No, because they're not there for people who are in desperate need of help. And that is wrong. Very, very wrong. Now, I get the different things, like, what if there wasn't enough coats? Oh, honey, there's always too many coats. Always. And I couldn't believe I was $1 over because child support. Oh my God. $1 over the limit. And that was not the end of that. Like, everything, like, if I would get because I only get like a little bit of child support a month, like $30 bi-weekly, so that's $60, right? And so that little tiny amount of child support puts me over, like, oh my God. Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna be done with my rant, because that's just something that really pisses me off. And I know they're doing their campaign again this year, and I just get so irritated, because I know there's people out there that need coats, that can't get coats for their kids, for themselves. Maybe they're homeless and they can't get a coat because they have a job at Taco Bell. I don't know. Like, not cool. Not cool, coats for kids. I'm playing with you. Anyways, that was probably too ghetto for somebody. Somebody told me I was too ghetto in a couple of videos. I'm like, okay, what does that even mean? But okay, I'm getting to a point where I need to order my Starbucks so that by the time I get there, it's already ready made. So I'm gonna let you guys go before you hear me ramble even more. You know, some of you like that. Some of you like hearing me ramble. So let me know if you like to hear me ramble. And I'm gonna get my coffee and get to work. Not that I'm already on my way there, but my mouth is dry because I talk too much. So you guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day. If I don't see you again, happy holidays. If I don't see you again before then, happy new year. We'll see you in 2020. Bye.